Well, you certainly can't blame Mariner fans if they're a little bit stoked. The Mariners coming off their most prodigious hit attack in more than 3 years when they put up 19 hits last night. The first game win in this series against the Angels, as we welcome you to Mariner Baseball here at Safeco Field. Comfortable, cloudy here at the ballpark, but a nice crowd this Friday evening, and Mike Montgomery going for his 4th consecutive game win as we join you here with Johnny Giavitello leading off, celebrating his 28th birthday. First pitch swinging, skies one. Coming in the center fielder. Make that the left fielder, Goody. Gutierrez makes the play, and there's one away.
Let's take a look at the rest of the lineup for Mike Scioscia. After Giavitello, it'll be Calhoun. Then you have Trout and Pujols. A lot of home runs between the two. 50, in fact, for Trout and Pujols. Ibar in the lineup against the Mariners this year, a .400 batting average. Want to keep him off the bases. Freeze had last night off. Back in the lineup, batting 6th. Crone, Iannetta, and Robertson round out the 9 for the Angels. For Montgomery on the year, sparkling numbers, 4.2 record, a 1.62 ERA, and again, opponents hitting just 191 against him.
Right fielder Cole Calhoun. 2 for 5 in last night's game. Threw out Robbie Cano. It's one of the best throws we've seen from a right fielder. He said it was his best throw of the year.
I would agree, considering he was moving to his right, and a perfect one-hopper.
Gets it past the diving Montero, base hit.
And we'll take a look at the defense for the Mariners, brought to you by American Family Insurance. Gutierrez getting the start in left field. Ackley out in center. Jackson another night off. Trumbo in right. Seager's the third baseman. Taylor getting the start at shortstop. Robinson Cano at second base. Jesus Montero, his first start at first base for the Mariners, and Mike Zunino will do the catching tonight. Take a look at Montero with his diving effort. Just out of his reach, but a good effort by Montero at first tonight.
Montgomery facing the Angels for the very first time, pours in a strike to Mike Trout.
For Montgomery, a good fastball. He'll average around 91 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch is his changeup. That'll be at 81 miles an hour. And he will also mix in a slider and a curveball. Take a look at the pitch selection from 50% of his pitches are the fastball. Then you can see the curveball at 12.8. There's the changeup at over 20% for Montgomery on the year.
Trout second in home runs to Pujols. It's one foul as third base coach Gary DiSarcina. Trout 1 for 4 last night. Went 1 for 3 against Felix. He had a hard time. Felix being able to run the ball in, run it away. Tough time last night. He said it was really something else. Outfield straight away and deep for Trout. 0-2 pitch. Up high. Field. It's going to drop in front of Mark Trumbo. Digging for third. Calhoun throw off line. Trout holds it first. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
So Montgomery is going to be tested right away in this first inning. Look at his last 3 starts. 23 2/3, just 1 earned run. He ends up jamming Trout. See how far inside he gets on him. Maybe even breaks his bat. But typically Montgomery in these situations, he's got a real knack for getting the double play ball when he's needed it. He needs one now.
Pujols leading the league in home runs with 26. Strike 1, Albert. Pujols 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Heading to his 10th All-Star game, first All-Star game since 2010 for him when he was with the Cardinals.
He had a good night defensively too.
Yes, he did. Quick hands.
Talk about the 19 hits for the Mariners. He took a couple of them away. And we'll take a look at what Pujols has done this year. Most of his hits going to left field.
1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, Albert Pujols. Home plate umpire Bill Miller tonight. Doug Eddings at first, Andy Fletcher at second, and Jordan Baker at third. Jordan Baker's got to be a happy camper tonight. Took a lot of foul balls last night on the inside of his right thigh. Did not go, says Doug Eddings. Count runs a 3-1.
And you see Montgomery on those last 2 pitches keeping him down. He's trying to get Pujols to hit the ball on the ground. As you look at our EQC tracer, good fastball just below the bottom of the strike zone.
Big spot here in the first inning. 3-1 to Pujols. Chops it foul, 3-2.
I've been talked about it a number of times with Montgomery, Dave, and he is not afraid to pitch inside. That was a good fastball, and a 3-1 count challenges him on the inside corner.
Goes back to what you were talking about before, his escapability that we've seen almost at least once a game. He's found a way to get out of trouble.
I'd be surprised if this is going to be a changeup after the good fastball inside. He throws changeup down and away, might get him to roll over on or get the ground ball he's looking for.
Three and 2 to Pujols. Trout takes off, and that was hit foul.
And it was the changeup, poorly located. He wanted to get it down and away, and up and almost at his eyes. You can take a look at it again at our EQC tracer, the location of the 6th pitch. That's a changeup up and in to Pujols. He wanted to go down and away with it, missed his location.
Three and 2 to Albert. Off the glove of Zanille with Trout on the move.
Came right back with it again. A really good pitch for him, and he'll throw it at any time. That one a little bit closer to where he wanted, more to the middle of the plate, but at least it was working its way down. That's a pretty good cutter too. Maybe after a couple of changes, try to get back in on his hands right here.
26-year-old lefty making his 7th career start. Big pitch. And foul again. And they hit Calhoun.
Gives you an idea how much confidence he has in his changeup. That's 3 in a row.
There's Jordan Baker. Ball keeps finding him. Got me a break, huh? Two pitch.
Well located fastball. Back on the inside corner after 3 changeups.
Albert's got the healthy legs now. Big fall off in 13. Particularly in 13-14 as well, but 2013 season it was tough to watch him play. Could barely move. Plantar fasciitis cause. Also had some knee issues. Here we go, 3 and 2. Trout runs, and this one hit foul again. That seating area down there, boy, they're getting the benefits of all these foul balls.
Well, it's all the changeups, and that's the first one he's been able to get to the bottom of the strike zone. 10th pitch of the at bat.
Felix, the winner last night. This is Sucre, backup catcher. Felix going to 11-5 last night. 3-2 pitch. This one's a fair ball. They got Calhoun hung up between third and home. Seager applies the tag. Big out. Cuts off the run. Nicely done.
Looking for the double play ball, but when this ball is bounced in the air and to his backhand side, no chance to turn two. So he gets the lead runner in a rundown, tags him out. Much better situation than a smart play by Kyle Seager.
2 away. Pujols aboard on a fielder's choice. Trout moves up a base. And here's Eric Aybar. Bouncing ball, go to the bag, and once again, Mike Montgomery. Tonight's game brought to you by the letter E for escapability. Mariners coming to bat. Last night, Logan Morrison greeted the Angels starter with a home run. Hector Santiago tonight. We'll see somebody different. It'll be Chris Taylor. So we take a look at the Mariners batting order.
My starting lineup brought to you by Chevron. Leading off, Chris Taylor, the shortstop. Then it's Franklin Gutierrez off to a good start with a 3.04 average. Cano, Cruz, and Seager in the middle lineup. Mark Trumbo will bat 6. The last 4 games, 8 for 12 with a couple of doubles. Good signs for Trumbo. Montero getting his first start. He will hit 7th. Zunino and Ackley round out the 9 for the Mariners.
It's Taylor leading off. First time this season.
For Santiago on the year, 5-4 record, but a 2.40 ERA. He has 91 strikeouts to 34 walks. Opponents hitting just 208. He has given up 13 home runs, 12 of them to right-handed hitters.
Up high to Chris. Late on that one, and Chris Taylor strikes out, 1 away.
And the American Family Insurance defensive setup for the Angels. Robertson getting the start in left field. Trout out in center. Calhoun in right. We saw his arm last night. Don't want to run in his arm. Freeze at third base. Aybar and Giavotella playing up the middle. Pujols the first baseman, and Chris Iannetta will do the catching.
Franklin Gutierrez came in as the pinch runner in last night's game. Picked up a base hit in the 8th inning.
Mariners saw Santiago in Anaheim back on June 28th. He really pitched well in that one. 7 innings, 3 hits, just 1 earned run.
No decision in that contest. Mariners beat San Diego last April 8th here at Safeco Field. This is the second game he started here in Seattle. 1-2 to Goody. Through the whole right side, base hit for Franklin Gutierrez. 2-strike hitting.
And he hits a good fastball, 95 miles an hour, and it's going to be off the outside corner. A little too close for Franklin to take it. So he just shoots it through the hole on the right side of the infield. We'll look at our Alaska Airlines Supermo in the swing by Franklin Gutierrez. Let the ball travel. A couple of strikes. Don't try to do too much with it. He does it. Picks up a single. For Santiago, his fastball will be anywhere from 89 to 95 miles an hour. He'll also throw a changeup. He likes to throw his cutter in on the hands of the right-handers.
Here's Cano. San Diego's been a murder on lefties hitting. They're just hitting a .152 against them.
Now with just 1 home run compared to the right-handers, who are doing okay, just 232, but they have hit 12 home runs. The Mariners lineup tonight, Trumbo the one with a home run off of Santiago.
0-1 to Cano. Center field for Trout. Goody tagging, challenging the arm of Trout, and he wins that battle. Goody gets himself into scoring position with 2 outs.
Veteran base running by Franklin. It looks like he's running well. Deep fly ball with a couple of outs when the ball is caught. Trying to get yourself into scoring position. And he's able to do that. Look at our Alaska Airlines Supermo, and Ibar trying to tag him. He missed him. Heads up play by Gutierrez.
Trout's arm is good, not great. Calhoun in right field has a great arm, and Robertson in left field is pretty good too. There's Cruz. LA looks at ball 1. He was 1 for 7 against San Diego. Back into the top 10. American League batting chase at 305. Right behind Dustin Pedroia at 306 and just ahead of Trout at 304. Chris Iannetta bore the brunt of that foul ball. Appearance, 17th start for San Diego. 8th road game and 7th start here. San Diego coming over from Arizona in December of 2013. 1-1 pitch. Popped out play. All-star Nelson Cruz, and tomorrow night is Nelson Cruz bobblehead night. Expecting a big crowd tomorrow evening. Comfortable night here at Safeco Field, 69 degrees under cloudy skies. All 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. That gets past a diving Ibar. Robertson gets to it, has no play. Goody scores 1-0. Mariners an RBI by Nelson Cruz, his 53rd. That gets Nelly back into the top 10 in RBIs. About the play by Goody to help them.
There you go. Talked about the veteran Franklin Gutierrez tagging up on the fly ball to get to second base, and it pays off with this 2-out base hit by Nelson Cruz, the Mariners RBI leader. Gets a fastball down and away. Good look at the swing by Cruz. Head right on it and drives it back up the middle out of the reach of Ibar, the shortstop. Good start for the Mariners.
Kyle Seager looks at a strike. Kyle 1 for 9 against Santiago. Good night last evening. 3 for 4. Single to right, 2 singles to center. Into the gap. Cruz to second. That ball's going to roll. Doesn't get to the track. Rich Starley will hold up Cruz at third. Into second with a double is Kyle Seager. 3 hits in the inning here for the Mariners and a chance for a couple more runs here. Seager with his 18th double.
And another one of the areas where Kyle Seager has improved his game. Coming into this game tonight, hitting .288 of 5 home runs against left-handed pitching, and he squares that fastball up, hits it hard into the gap.
Nice work.
Familiar theme, too. Gutierrez with a base hit the other way. Cruz staying up the middle of the field, and Kyle staying up in the middle of the field. A lot of base hits in the middle of the field. If you can get yourself to do that, commit to it. He's doing a good job staying inside the baseball.
And the good news, the Mariners are going to bring a hot hitter to the plate, Mark Trumbo. 5-game hitting streak, 9 for his last 15. Like Edgar Martinez, so they've been working on trying to get him. And you can appreciate this, Mike. Edgar said he's getting his balance such that he can get a little bit more on the front leg.
A little bit of a transfer. He felt like he was staying on his backside and basically spinning the whole time, which is going to cause you to get around the ball and pull it.
Popped it up. Pujols taking control. And he makes the play. Mariners get a run on 3 hits, no errors, leave 2. Got an early lead here at Safeco Field. Right now at our UPS Store weekend weather report. Tomorrow, temperatures going to be around 73 degrees and cloudy. Sunday, 12:30 will be on the air. 74 and cloudy, very comfortable. Humidity not a factor here tonight. And same for the next couple of days. It's uncanny how Mike Montgomery gets out of trouble, isn't it?
At first you wonder, okay, well, maybe he got a little bit lucky, and then you think, well, maybe it's because the other club hasn't seen him before. But the thing that's been amazing is he consistently makes his pitches, and his changeup has been an excellent pitch for him. But you're right, Dave. He's done it so consistently that you have to believe there's a lot to it. And I think that the key to him is what's going to happen when teams start to see him for a second and third time. The pitchers have an advantage, but to give him credit, he's made and executed pitches when he's needed to.
Ground ball to Chris Taylor off the bat of David Freese. Montero, nice play. Take a look at our Delta Airlines keep climbing standings. The Cleveland Indians, 5. Check that. I'm looking at the wrong score on the board. It was Houston losing again, back-to-back nights that the Astros lose. So the Mariners pick up a half game, 7.5. It was Tampa Bay that beat them. It was Cleveland last night. Cleveland beat them last night. It's 3-1 Tampa Bay tonight, the final, as Ramirez picks up the win. As you look at C.J. Cron. Out of play. Just looking back through my old scorebook, May 4, May 5, Houston had a 7-game lead over the Angels. Started at a game and a half today. Already lost a half game. 2-1. Mariners have picked up a half game.
I think a couple of things on that, Dave. One, we talk about it all the time, it being a marathon, and two, you look at Houston, it's a talented club, but they're very young. So we'll see what happens. We're getting ready to go to the All-Star and then get to the second half of the season. We'll see how they do, with everybody looking right at them.
Pitch up high, fouled back. It's different for a young team, too, when you have the rest of the league looking at you, trying to run you down. Right, for a young team, a veteran team?
I think so. And I think the other part about it is it's fun, it's free, and it's easy. Not a lot of expectations coming out of spring training, and then all of a sudden you have that lead and you start looking at it to see how they react to it.
Pop up, Montero. Jesus makes the play. Lloyd McClendon talking about Montero today. Says, I've been told he's been playing some really exceptional defense. I want to see it. So we're going to watch tonight. Montero will be leading off in the Mariners' home second. There's Chris Iannetta, the catcher. And another pop-up. Cano calling off Montero. Good inning for Mike Montgomery. 1, 2, 3. Couple of pop-ups and an easy ground out. Right behind us, outside the broadcast center, the great Alvin Davis, Mr. Mariner, Mark Langston, now broadcasting for the Angels. Great moments depicted right outside our broadcast booth. Mobile game changer. Last night's offensive output by the Mariners. pick up right where they left off with 3 hits in the first inning as you look at Jesus Montero. First at bat here with the Mariners here in 2015. It's been outstanding down at AAA Tacoma. PCL leader in hits, runs, total bases, and RBIs. Ground ball to Giamatello. There's a report on Mr. Montero. 84 games, 332, 113 hits, 15 homers, and 68 runs batted in. Only PCL hitter with 100-plus hits so far.
Give him a lot of credit. Give him a lot of credit. It is a difficult situation for him. Ended up getting himself into much better shape and had to go down and put up some numbers, and he was able to do that. That's the reason why he's here tonight.
Strike one to Zunino. Jesus pretty much made himself an outcast on a couple of fronts, and he has totally turned it around. He's remade his body. Looks terrific. Very much back in the fold for the Mariners. Inside to Zunino, 1-1.
One of the things you would like to see tonight is Mike Zunino. You can see last night 2 for 2, a couple of RBIs, had a sacrifice fly and laid down a bunt. And have him build off of that effort last night. Get him moving forward in the right direction. Sure, he gained some confidence last night. Line drive in the left field, hit a line drive out in the right. Just missed a home run. That was the sacrifice fly out to left center field.
2-1. Slow roller. Ibar's got it. Throws him out. Bring up Dustin Ackley. 2 for 5 in last night's ball game. Single to center and a single to left. Scored twice. Austin Jackson still suffering from the back spasms. Had he been completely healthy, he'd be in there already against the lefty Santiago.
One of the things that Santiago has been much better at is throwing strikes. He gave you his walk total. Typically, he used to get himself in trouble with a bunch of walks, but he's throwing a lot of strikes again tonight. Faced 10 batters, 9 first pitch strikes so far.
There you go. Base hit for Ackley. His second hit against a lefty pitcher this season. Well done. Now 2 for 11 against lefty pitchers, and his second hit against Santiago.
And we'll take a look at the swing by Dustin Ackley. Hit the ball hard in the left field last night. So good sign off the left-hander, staying with it, drives it out to left field. It's interesting listening to his comments after the game last night. Take another look at the line drive by Ackley, and he talked about Edgar quite a bit. Said that Edgar came out and watched him take his batting practice, and he said nothing wrong with that swing, you just have to take it into the game. And he talked more about it just barreling pitches up.
Trout going back to retrieve this on the track off the bat of Chris Taylor. Gave it a good ride. It stayed in the ballpark. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. 1-0 Mariners. Through the BNSF Blast by AM/PM. Too much good stuff. By Steel. To find your local Steel dealer, visit steeldealer.com. And by Raritan Maserati of Kirkland, East Side Service, the absolute opposite of ordinary. Daniel Robertson, the left fielder, to lead off here in the third, followed by Johnny Giavotella and Cole Calhoun, 9-1-2 against Mike Montgomery. Robertson at 297. Robertson called up in mid-June from AAA Salt Lake City, and Monty behind 2-0, battles back to 2-2. Three and two. Giavatella's on deck. Three-two pitch. Breaking ball and a beauty. Struck him out. First strikeout tonight for Montgomery. Revisit last night. Our Arco top-tier performer, Felix. Man, he has really done well against the Angels in these last 12 starts. Those are scintillating numbers.
Opponent's average just 144 against him. You can see the ERA. Mariners' record overall 10-2 in those starts.
103 strikeouts and 21 walks. Strike one to Giavotella.
He was really in command last night. Faced 27 batters, 20 first pitch strikes.
Felix joining Dallas Keuchel as the only 11-game winners in the American League. Swing and a miss. Giavotella flied out to left. First pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, speaking of first pitch strikes, Montgomery trying to keep pace with Felix. 10 batters faced, 7 first pitch strikes.
I like it. 0-2. Borderline.
First curveball we've seen from him. Comes right back with a better pitch that time, able to get it to the bottom of the strike zone. See the location of it. Yeah, it's in the middle of the plate, but it's moving down as it hits the bottom of the zone.
Mariners lead on a Nelson Cruz first inning single. Big play in that inning. Gutierrez tagging on a deep fly ball to center to put himself in scoring position, and Nelly brought him home. Here's the 1-2. Two pitch to Giavotella, ripped. Fair ball into the corner. Giavotella, his 14th double of the season, comes with one out here in the third.
I think you're going to have to give the hitter some credit on this one. I think it was a fastball and he wanted to throw it on the inside corner, able to get it there. But Giavotella probably looking inside after he fouled off the changeup, hit it hard down into the corner.
Karam played very nicely by Franklin Gutierrez out there. One out runner at second for Cole Calhoun. Single to right first time. Calhoun was laughing earlier before the game. We were talking down in the cage. He's batted about 4 different spots in the order, but it's bottom line. I've been here every day. Look out.
Hit him with a curveball.
So One out. And Money's in some trouble. He's going to need a double play ball. He's got to face Mike Trout.
He definitely did not want to do this with Trout and Pujols due up next. But it's a breaking ball. It looked like it just slipped out of his hand. Only 75 miles an hour.
Trout a base hit to right first time. Oh, 1. Trout coming in to tonight's game, tied for 9th in hitting. 3rd in runs scored with 64. 2nd in total bases, just having another fantastic season. Number 1 in slugging as well. 1-0. Center field deep. And gone.
Well, it's one of those things that we've talked about when the Mariners have played the Angels this year, and that is Trout is a very good low ball hitter. And again, it wasn't a bad pitch. They tried to go down and in, and he was able to get it on the inside corner, but that pitch that's down in the zone is right in his wheelhouse. We'll take a look at this inside out swing. Again, this is out to right center field on a pitch that's on the inside corner. Give you an idea of how strong he is and how well he hits the low ball.
Trout home run number 25 takes RBI total to 53. Angels have a 3-1 lead. 415 feet. 0-2 to Albert Pujols. Angel fans here watching. 4th hit rung up by the Angels so far tonight. 0-2. Mike Trout, they hit that a long way. Hit it so hard where it started slicing. Had a really good beat on him, and then it just started fading on him.
He's unique. You won't see many guys on a pitch that's on the inside corner have an inside out swing on it and be able to hit it 415 feet away. That's one of the things that makes him special.
Cano can't get it just over his glove. Base hit for Pujols.
Poor Trout. That was his 8th home run off of left-handed pitching this year out of the 25 he's hit. He's in the right spot, but Cano not able to get high enough to catch the line drive.
4 consecutive base runners now for the Angels with 1 out. Robertson started the inning by striking out with a double, a hit batter, 3-run homer, and now a single by Pujols. Hit hard and foul by Eric Ibar. One of the many things this guy can do. He laid down a perfect bunt last night in the 7th inning. Bounces this one foul. I don't see too many successful bunt attempts for base hits.
I don't see many attempts anymore.
Oh, 2 to Ibar. 1 out. And Montgomery strikes him out. 2 away. Bring up David Freese, who grounded out the shortstop.
Gets him on the slider. Ibar swings right over the top of it. Well located, trying to throw it at his back foot, able to get it there. Ball off the bat of David Freese. MVP
Cardinals World Series championship a few years ago. Took a lot off of that for strike 2. Freeze entered the ballgame late last night in the 9th inning. Reached on a fielder's choice, drove in an RBI, drove in a run. Seager goes to Cano, get the force, and that'll do it. Damage done by Mike Trout. A 3-run homer has the Angels in front, 3-1. The 9th member of the Mariners Hall of Fame. It's going to be a special luncheon in his honor right here on August 7th. Enjoy a meal on the Safeco Field infield and listen to great stories and memories from Jamie and other Mariner legends, including Dan, Edgar, and Sweet Lou. Visit mariners.com/Jamie for more info. August 7th with Jamie Moyer. Texas Rangers will be in town that weekend. Mike Trout. What a shot he just hit on a 1-0 pitch. Put the Angels in front. Moody skies one, backing up is Giavitelli. Right fielder coming in, Calhoun. He'll take it. And there's one out. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Dick Sims, Mike Flowers, Root Sports crew on hand here. Mariners wrapping up the first half of this season. 2 more games and then off until next Friday in New York City against the Yankees. There's Robinson Cano. Probably flied out to center first time up. Run on 3 hits in the first inning for the Mariners. Cruz knocked in a run. Two-0. Slashing away, fouls it off. On the homestand, entering tonight, 7 for 20 with 3 runs, a double, a homer, 3 runs batted in.
The thing that I like to see is in a majority of the outs that he's made, he's been able to get the barrel to the baseball, including his first time up, skying the ball out to center field.
2-1 pitch.
Pretty good swing right there on a good fastball with 93 on the outside corner.
from the cafe out in right field. Looking good. That's a great panoramic shot of Safeco Field. 2-2 to Cano. Robbie to be followed by Nelson Cruz. You can see how Santiago's looked tough on left-handers. A herky-jerky motion that coming from that's like first base side of things.
And his fastball will be anywhere from 89 to 95 miles an hour. He can also mix in a cutter to try to move it away from the lefties.
Three-two pitch. Slicing drive. Trout's not fast enough to get that. Cano digging for two. And he's in standing with a one-out double here in the third. 23rd double for Robinson Cano. Among the league leaders in that category.
We were just talking about it. He continues to get the barrel to the baseball. Not trying to do too much with it. Not a bad pitch. Middle of weights. Take a look at our Alaska Airlines Superman on the swing by Cano. What we saw a lot of last year. Classic swing by Robbie.
And again, just a little subtle word from Edgar Martinez. He said, take what they give you.
That's what he did so well last year.
Strike one to Cruz. Let's see him get on another home run too.
Picked up an RBI his first at bat.
Homered a week ago at Oakland. Oh, and 2.
Good change at that time.
Santiago out of Newark, New Jersey. Here's the 0-2.
About the 19 hits last night. One of the things that was good to see is the combination of Cano, Cruz, and Seager. Ended up with 8 of them. They already have 3 hits tonight, including 2 doubles.
That trio hot. That's a season changer. 1-2. Bobby Cano, your doubles leader. 4 off the pace of league leader Jason Kipnis. Santiago ready with the 1-2 to Cruz. Scrambled by Ian Netter to keep it in front. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Santiago coming over to the Angels from Arizona via the White Sox. Tyler Skaggs, Mark Trumbo, and A.J. Schlegel back in December of 2013. Two-two pitch. Broken bat, and Giavotella is there to make the play. They'll get a double play as Cano is doubled off. Bobby was hoping to score on that. But a double play turns away the Mariners. Sleep Country USA. 2 more games here with the Angels. All-Star break. Nelly Cruz and Felix Hernandez headed to Cincinnati. The Mariners will reopen the season back on the 17th against the Yankees. 3 games there, 4 games in Detroit before coming home and face the highest scoring team in baseball, the Toronto Blue Jays. 3-1 lead here for the Angels. Good night to be at the ballpark. Cloudy but comfortable evening here at Safeco Field. There's a drive deep to left center. And it is into the bullpen. A home run by C.J. Cron, his 4th of the season. Angels now lead at 4-1.
Middle away, fastball, not one of his better ones, just 89 miles an hour. Trying to get ahead with a first pitch strike.
Home run number 4 for Cron, his 16th run batted in. Chris Iannetta looks at a strike. One, 2. A home run ball. He's gotten to Montgomery, a 3-run shot by Trout in the 3rd, and a solo blast here by Cron.
Mike looks as if he's starting to get a better feel for his curveball. Just about every outing he's had pretty good fastball command. His changeup has been his best off-speed pitch, but he's throwing a few more curveballs tonight.
2 strikes. That's that one up there. Count evens at 2-2. Montgomery riding a 3-game win streak, beat Kansas City, 1 at San Diego and 1 at Oakland. Boy, swinging the bat, are going to have to help him out here if he can hold the fort, keep it to 4 runs for the Angels.
Yeah, that's the first thing that needs to happen. Settle in.
Two. Trumbo coming over. Former Angel makes the play. Nelson Cruz, an MLB All-Star, but this weekend he's a Mariners collectible. That's because it's Nelson Cruz bobblehead night tomorrow at 7:10 against these Angels. Thanks to Root Sports, the first 20,000 fans, you're going to get the boomstick in bobblehead form. For tickets, log on to Mariners.com. Robertson. Nice play by Seager. He throws at the Angel left fielder for out number 2. For 7 starts, 50 innings, a couple of home runs tonight, and 3 2/3 he's given up 2 home runs.
He's also tied a season high in earned runs. Gave up 4 earned runs in 7 1/3. That was against the Giants.
Top of the order, and Johnny Giappatella doubled last time into the left field corner. 1 for 2. Inside corner. Pitch there.
Another curveball.
All done. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. A run in on the home run by Cron, leading off the inning. Next two games, again, it's all about left-handers. The Angels are throwing at the Mariners. Or CenturyLink, what's next? Sashi Iwakuma battles against veteran left-hander C.J. Wilson. Young Andrew Heaney goes against hard-throwing Taijuan Walker. Ball girl is setting a record down the left field line.
She's busy.
She's made a lot of plays.
It's good news for all those kids sitting down there
That's
too.
right.
Oh, we're going to go home with a baseball.
One and two. Wow, knocked his helmet off. Jeez.
Doesn't happen often, but every now and then you'll foul one right off the top of the plate.
Oof. Got the helmet first and then right before it.
Good news, he can laugh about it.
Trying to get the eyes to refocus.
I can tell you as a hitter, that's one of the last things you expect to see happen.
Rick Smith, the trainer, and Mike Scioscia coming out. Foul ball. It's got to really stun you, too. I mean, he was reaching out, and then at the end, he's okay. Next thing you know, it's coming back at him. The surprise factor's got to be huge.
And when that baseball hits the top of the plate like that, it's almost like a Super Bowl. You have no chance.
Right.
You got emergency swing right there to get that fastball out of there. Stay alive. This will be the ninth pitch of the at-bat.
2 outs, nobody on, a run in. 4-1 Angels. Ball 2. See if he can put him away with pitch number 10. Bounced it up there. Texas defeats San Diego 4-3 down in Arlington. Padres had runners at first and second, 2 outs. Kemp struck out to end the game. Fielder and Beltre homered for Texas. 3-2 here to Giavotella. Strike 3 call. Got him. Nice job by Montgomery to get Giavotella for his 3rd strikeout. Doing a lot of business out there. A couple of all-stars, Cruz and Hernandez, representing the Mariners. Come on out, buy a couple. Brewers 400 fans 21 and older in the pen during early happy hour receive a silver Bullet Saturday t-shirt and extended happy hour pricing until first pitch. Plus, fans will have the opportunity to win a custom Coors Light refrigerator, tickets, and so much more. Good Friday night crowd. It's guys' night out. They get the special cap with the bottle opener on it here this evening. 4-1 Angels. Kyle Seager leads it off here in the fourth. Seager, Trumbo, and Montero.
Kyle with a double in his first at bat.
Just his second hit off of Santiago. Breaking ball. In there for strike.
A couple of tough pitches. First pitch fastball in the corner. That last pitch a breaking ball off the outside corner, but Santiago gets the call.
Could not entice him. 1-2. Popped up. Freeze coming over. And can't hold on. It was okay. Jeez, that was a lot more awkward than I thought. With Rick Smith, the trainer.
We'll take a look at it. I wonder if he hit the ground, just kind of stuck right off the end of his glove, and somehow will end up on his back.
Yeah, you know, that foot.
Right
I think
there.
that left foot stuck.
Yeah.
He was in good shape. Didn't get that. Oof. New life for Kyle. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Second K for Santiago tonight. Take a look at the right side of the frame as we honor our serviceman and Bill Miller, the home plate umpire. Wow. Naval officer. Bill takes one of the balls out of his pouches and thank you for your service, sir. Gives him the ball. Nice gesture by Bill Miller, home plate umpire. Breaking ball to Trumbo for strike. Mark popped up to Albert Pujols his first time. Lots to like from what we've seen of Trumbo these last few games.
We were talking about him last night and slowly starting to get some base hits, going the other way, letting the ball travel, starting to see the ball a little bit better.
Quickly behind 0-2.
couple of really tough pitches. First one on the outside corner, you can see it, and the last one right off the inside corner.
Ball one. Trumbo seeing a lot of familiar faces. His former team, the Angels. 1-2. Strike three called. 2 outs here in the fourth. Third K for Santiago. Make sure you follow the Mariners wherever you are. MLB.com at bat. It's the #1 app for live baseball. At bat is up to the moment at any moment with in-game highlights, live look-ins, replay reviews, radio broadcasts, StatCast, and more. Get MLB.com at bat for your smartphone or tablet. Nice gesture by the in-game entertainment folks here at Safeco Field. Jesus Montero's first at bat. They played Welcome Back. John Sebastian song from the TV show Welcome Back, Kotter. It's Montero making his Mariner debut here on the 10th of July.
And it's base hit.
There we go. Cue up, welcome back. For Montero, Pacific Coast leader in hits, runs, total bases, and RBIs. 1 for 2 tonight.
Good fastball right on the inside corner.
Good for Jesus Montero. 4-1 Angel lead. Mike Trout a 3-run homer in the third. C.J. Cron a solo blast in the fourth. Mariners got their run in the first inning. Nelly Cruz with an RBI single. Zunino swings through. Mike grounded out to short his first time.
Throwing a lot of strikes, Dave.
They sure is.
57 pitches, 42 strikes.
Be ready, boys. 0-2. Ball one. Mariners have had at least one hit in every inning. Montero's hit number 6 for the Mariners. They have a run on 6 hits. Angels have 4 runs on 6 hits. And Zunino swings and misses, inning over. Santiago records 3 Ks here in the fourth. He's got a 4 for the total this evening as we stick around after the game for Mariners postgame presented by Delta Airlines. Some nice colors here above Safeco Field as we head towards sunset. About 8:26 right now Pacific time. Sunset another hour and change. 4-1 lead as we go to the 5th. Angels on top. They've got 2-3-4 coming up. Cole Calhoun fouls off the first pitch from Mike Montgomery. Cole has got a base hit to right, was hit by a pitch and scored on Trout's 3-run homer in the third. Broke his bat. Cano backhand flip tag attempt by Montero, just missed him. Calhoun's a fast runner.
We're going to take a look at it, I think. Lloyd's waiting at the top step to see if Montero maybe ended up getting a piece of the jersey. I'm not sure that's going to be enough to challenge it. We'll see.
Good look right here. That's the look you want right there. Wow, that's close. Looks like he got him there, but also it's not super definitive, you know.
Right.
From that angle, it looked like it.
Right, and that's why Lloyd's not going to challenge
See
it.
if the pants move, back pocket. Any ripple? No.
I didn't see anything.
No.
An infield base hit.
Now you got to deal with Trout with a man aboard.
Calhoun's been on base all 3 times.
He is coming on as an impact guy, isn't he, Calhoun?
He really is. I mean, we've talked about it even last year. He's a good player.
We've seen the steps every time we see him.
Can hit for an average, has some pop, great throwing arm, and runs well. Lot to like in that package.
A lot of check marks. 3-0 to Trout. Nice save by Zunino. No bargain. Pujols on deck.
Danny Farquhar starting to get loose in the pen. 82 pitches already for Montgomery as he's working here in the 5th. There's Danny.
.3-0 to Trout. He's taken. 1-0 pitch. Seattle City Light power play. 1-0 pitch last time up for Trout. Couple of minute aboard. You mentioned if we're in break, not many guys can hit a ball at that location and hit it 415 feet.
Out to right center. A lot of guys, if they do it, they're going to pull it down the line. He goes to center field.
Bill Miller brings Trout back. Count goes 3-2.
I think Trout has an argument. You can see on the EQC tracer that pitch is down and off the plate inside. But Mike gets the call.
3-2. Pulled an outside pitch. Bobbled by Taylor. Everybody safe.
Being E6.
Chris Taylor. That's his 3rd error.
Maybe rushing a little bit because Trout was running. I don't think they would have been able to turn the double play, but he certainly would like to get the lead out.
Trout still really hacked off on that 3-2 pitch. 3-1 pitch that made it 3-2. Here's Pujols. 2 on, nobody out. There's Albert, what he's done with runners in scoring position. Fourth in slugging this year. Albert Pujols at 550. It's a Seager. Cano for 1, and Albert doesn't run fast, and there's your double plays. They go around the horn. So they get 2 outs, and Cole Calhoun ends up at 3rd. He's still steamed. So 2 outs. Calhoun at 3rd. Brings up Eric Ibar, who's 0 for 2. Breaking ball for strike there.
Angels so far tonight 1 for 4 with runners in scoring position. one hit hurt. It was a 3-run homer by Trout.
Seager with another easy play. And Montgomery survives a big threat here in the 5th inning. Keeps it a 4-1 Angels lead. Mariners will have Ackley, Taylor, and Gutierrez coming up. Safeco Field. Mariners trail 4-1, bottom of the 5th inning. See if they can get cranking here with Dustin Ackley leading off. Ackley with a base hit to left field his first time.
Dustin starting to heat up. Has his batting average up to 220 now. He was down at 190 for a long time. Swing the bat well. Similar to what he did last year moving into the second half of the season.
And how do you figure that it happens like the last 3-4 years?
Wish I had the answer.
You'd have been retired by now if he did.
Edgar Martinez has that job, Dave.
But I mean, it's amazing though, right?
It is. It really is. And you have to wonder why. And maybe Edgar can get him off to a little better start going into next year, because if he can put both halves together, batting average will certainly be much better and probably score a lot more runs.
Oh yeah, no doubt. 1 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
I think sometimes guys coming out of spring training, they feel good, they're really healthy, feeling strong, and maybe try to do too much early. There's a good fastball right on the outside corner. They try to do too much, get themselves out, trying to pull the ball.
Santiago's on a heck of a roll now. He has struck at 4 of the last 5 that he's faced, a total of 5 on the evening.
Yeah, and he's throwing a lot of strikes. 64 pitches, 45 strikes. First pitch strikes to 15 of the 19 batters he has faced.
Top of the order, Chris Taylor's first time leadoff spot. He looks at a strike. Strike out and a fly to center. Giavotella makes the play. Quick 2 outs here in the 5th. Keep your eye on the bus. Follow us from a safe distance on Twitter at Sound Transit. Whoa, Minnesota rallied to beat Detroit. Detroit was up 6-0 and then 6-2. Dozier just hit a 3-run walk-off homer to cap a 7-run ninth for Minnesota.
Wow.
Oh, man. That Tiger bullpen at it again.
They've really struggled. How about Paul Molitor? The job he's done with the Twins.
And worth noting that it was a good start by Justin Verlander. Man, oh man. A 7-run knife. Well, Dozier got our attention. Was that last year or the year before last in Minnesota? Last year he went crazy. He had a great series. Like, who is this guy? Good player. A lot of good second basemen in the American League. Juan Nagudi, 1 for 2 tonight.
Santiago's had a good changeup tonight, mixing up the spades on his fastballs. Topped out at 95. He's thrown some as low as 89 miles an hour, and a good changeup. He's been on a good run. His last outing against the Rangers with 7 innings shut them out. Outing before that was against the Mariners, where he went 7 innings, gave up 1 run. And then against Houston, a really good hitting club. Went 6 innings with just 1 earned run. So he's been pitching well lately.
2-2. Bounce foul. That is the happiest section in baseball. They've got nothing but foul balls all night. Two. Franklin gets into it down the line. That is a fair ball into the corner. Robertson will get it back in. Franklin Gutierrez, a 2 for 3 night. His second double. And it comes with 2 outs here in the 5th inning.
Not an easy pitch to get to after all the changeups. Take a look at our Alaska Airlines Supermo in the swing. It's a good fastball at 94 right on the inside corner. Franklin quick enough to get to it and keeps it fair. Pretty good swing. He has really been productive since being called up. It's good to see. Cano 1 for 2, hit a double to left center field his last time up.
That was the 7th hit for the Mariner, matching the Angels total. Angels lead 4-1. Breaking ball for strike.
Three doubles for the Mariners. That one by Gutierrez, Cano. Kyle Seager had a double in the 1st inning.
Cruz knocked in the Mariners' run. It was in the 1st. The Angels got a 3-run shot from Trout. Crone hit a solo homer in the 4th. His double extended his hitting streak to 5 ball games. I'm going to work here behind 0-2. Slow breaking ball. Giavotella, the backhand, dug out by Pujols, gets him. No runs, a hit, no errors, the man left. 5 complete here at Safeco Field. 4-1 Angels.
Well done, Kevin. And then Alicia introduced us into Lily doing her best Felix face. That is adorable. And it's a guys' night out. Look at these guys enjoying the night here at Safeco Field. Remember to use the hashtag #WhereIRoot on social media. And look at this, Josh celebrating 11 years together. Well done. All right, guys, back upstairs to you.
Good stuff, Angie. Thank you very much. First pitch fouled back by David Freese, the third baseman. He'll be followed by C.J. Cron and Chris Iannetta. Freese 0 for 2.
Montgomery now at 91 pitches. Danny Farquhar getting loose in the pen again.
Couple of home runs did some damage tonight. Trout a 3-run shot in the third. Cron a solo blast in the fourth. Mariners run in the first inning. RBI by Nelson Cruz. Cleveland beat Oakland tonight 5-1. Yankees beat the Red Sox 5-1. Houston lost 3-1 at Tampa Bay. Texas 4-3 over San Diego. The middle of base hit. Fans, don't forget to say hi to the best mascot in baseball next time you're here at Safeco Field. Swing by the Seattle Children's Moose Den located in center field for a photo with none other than the Mariner Moose. Here's Cron. We've seen him play long ball before now in Anaheim last year. He's got some really good power.
He hit the solo home run in the fourth. It was on a first pitch fastball. And Lloyd McClendon going to make a change. It'll be Danny Farquhar.
So back-to-back nights for Danny Farquhar. Through a third of an inning last night. Gave up a hit, walked 2. That'll do it from Mike Montgomery. Here in the 6th. 4-1 Angels. As we take a look at our Columbia Bank difference of the game, and it was about a home run ball, Mike.
And the difference maker for the Angels, Mike Trout, a 3-run home run, 415 feet for Trout, his 24th home run on the season. And then it'll be Cron, first pitch fastball away from him, hits it into the bullpen. Cron's 4th home run, and that is the difference in this game. A couple of home runs for the Angels tonight. For Montgomery, 5+, 8 hits, 4 runs. They are all earned. Didn't walk anybody, 3 strikeouts, 95 pitches, 67 of those for strikes. He is responsible for Freese, who's on first base.
Danny Farquhar just back with the ball club. Ball hit well. Deep right center field. Long run, Trumbo. Gone. My goodness. First pitch, 2-run homer. 6-1 Angels.
Second home run of the game for Crone, who had 3 coming into it. Close the book on Mike Montgomery. 5+, 5 runs, all of them earned. As you take a look at the swing by Crone, elevated fastball, looked like a cutter, up, out over the plate.
We were just talking about how much pop he's got. There's another ball hit hard. Cano snags it.
Good positioning by Cano, playing more towards the middle of the diamond, able to catch that line drive.
Home run by C.J. Crone gives him his second career multi-homer game. The other time he did it June 27 last year against Kansas City.
Danny pitched in yesterday's game, had a tough time with his command.
Going back is Cano. 2 outs. 3 RBI night from Mike Trout. 3 runs batted in for C.J. Crone. Top of the order, Johnny Giavitello, 4th time around. It's 1 for 3. Runs scored, got a double in the 3rd. He was on board when Trout homered. Trouble. Fair ball. And Giavitello with his second double tonight. Danny Farquhar has given up a 2-run homer and now a double. So 2 outs, man, at second for Cole Calhoun.
Calhoun has been on base all 3 times, a couple of hits, and was hit by a pitch. The Angels tonight 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position.
Tenth hit for the Angels. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. The Mariners are run on 7 hits, 1 error. Two outs and a man at second. 1-1 to Calhoun. Trout's on deck. 5 of the Angels' 10 hits have been for extra bases. 3 homers, 2 doubles. All 2 strikes. Good crowd on hand here at Safeco Field. 29,679. Tough night for Mike Montgomery. Two and two. Mariners going to have to really battle now. Down 6-1, top of the 6th. Balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Got him. Damage done. Danny's first pitch, a 2-run homer. Chrome. Angels have expanded the lead to 6-1. Sports brought to you by Jack in the Box. Mention the Mariners for a free Jumbo Jack purchase tomorrow at Jack in the Box. By CenturyLink, your link to what's next. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by Money Tree, proud to make a donation to Mariners Care for every Mariners win. Here's Cruz, 0-1. Santiago has struck out 5, has not walked anybody, given up a run on 7 hits. Mariners have had at least 1 hit in each inning.
Nelson Cruz driving in the 1 run for the Mariners. 1 for 2 with an RBI.
Giavotella charges, throws out Nelly. Kyle Seager is next. Coming up, our CenturyLink What's Next pitching matchup. C.J. Wilson against Sasaki Iwakuma in his second start. Since coming back to the ball club, and Andrew Heaney on Sunday against Taijuan Walker.
Be curious to see what Iwakuma has tomorrow. So take a look at C.J. Wilson. Iwakuma, see if he's a little bit sharper. Has a better feel for his split.
And he's got to have it.
Yeah, he has to. His fastball was fine. He was 88 to 90 miles an hour. That's about average for him. But he has to have a good feel for his split. Hurt in his last outing on a couple of sliders. He has to locate.
Way foul. 0-2. Ball 2 strikes to Kyle Seager with Mark Trumbo on deck for the Mariners, who trail 6-1. Trout's driven in 3, Crone's driven in 3. over in the National League, battling the Central. Pittsburgh beat the Cardinals, pick up a full game. They trail now by 4.5. 5-2 Pittsburgh win. Busy night for Johnny Giavotella. In that Pittsburgh win, Garrett Cole picked up his 13th win, the most in the big leagues. Make sure you join us tomorrow for an exciting MLS matchup. Tune in at 4 p.m. Pacific as the Portland Timbers travel to Pennsylvania, take on the Philadelphia Union. And stay tuned after the match for our live post-game show. For your local programming schedule, visit rootsports.com. There's a Duck fan who could be watching that ball game tomorrow. That soccer matchup. Timbers against the Union. Here's Trumbo.
Santiago's really pitching well. Hey, 25 batters faced, 20 first pitch strikes, 85 pitches overall, 61 strikes. He has been in command of just about everything tonight.
Trumbo just getting a piece of that. Santiago ahead 0-2. Mariners' last hit in the 5th inning, a double by Goody. Only run driven in by Nelson Cruz in the 1st inning. Got a 1 on 3 hits and left 2 men aboard. Mariners need a spark here against Hector Santiago outside for ball 1. Ball 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 6 for Santiago. He is in charge. 6-1 lead through 6.
Wide Mariner fans check in. How about this one from Venice on the other side of the earth? I love Venice because there's no cars, of course. Thank you very much, Graham, for sending this one in. And my idea of camping is no dishwasher, but Dylan, he is legit. but I still like the fact that he's got his TV on and he's rooting on the Mariners right there in front of his fire pit. Guys, use the hashtag #WhereIRoot on your favorite social media channels, and we'll get it back up to you.
Love hearing from Europe. Watching Mariner baseball here in the great Pacific Northwest. Mike Trout leads off here in the 7th. Trout, Pujols, Ibar, 3, 4, and 5 for the Angels. Mike hit a 3-run homer in the 3rd. C.J. Cron has added a solo homer and a 2-run shot.
Pretty good 4-seam fastball from Farquhar at 94 miles an hour.
Oh, and 2. Hits this one hard. Backing up Trumbo. It's got some carry and it's gone. My goodness. Mike Trout, his 2nd home run tonight. Danny Farquhar, they're teeing off on him. That's a 2nd home run he's given up. 7-1 lead for the Angels, and that was on an 0-2 pitch.
Four home runs for the Angels tonight. 2 by Trout and 2 from C.J. Cron. As we take a look at this 0-2 count, 94, middle away, belt high. Good look at the powerful swing by Mike Trout. Line drive over the fence and right. The other one was 415 feet, and this one just enough if it goes off right off the top of the fence.
Like Danny's going to have to take one for the team. There's nobody warming up. Hit him hard.
The other thing is, we talked about it with Danny. His outing yesterday had a tough time with the strike zone. Might have to get 2 or 3 innings tonight. Try to figure it out where he can command the fastball.
Two and 2 to Pujols. Robert 1 for 3 tonight. Strike 3 call. Pujols did not like the Bill Miller call. There's 2 strikeouts now for Pujols. And there's 1 away in the 7th. Extraordinary moments happen every night in baseball, but on one night, they all happen in one place. Don't miss the 86th All-Star Game. Coverage begins at 4 p.m. Pacific next Tuesday on Fox.
Now last pitch to Pujols. 94-mile-an-hour fastball, and it was a perfect pitch. Talking about the command for Danny. Was able to execute that fastball, throw it right where he wanted to. It's just a matter of repeating it.
Outside to Ibar, 2-0. Eric tonight 0 for 3. Chapper. Farquhar throws him out. 2 away. Mike Trout with a couple of home runs tonight. It's his 3rd multi-home run game this season. And they did it just a couple of days ago, Wednesday at Colorado.
With his 2 home runs tonight, he ties Pujols for the team lead. Each of them with 26 home runs.
And the league lead. Scary, huh? 52 bombs from your 3-4 guys. Yikes. There's David Freese. 1 for 3 with a run scored. Two and 1. Ground ball to Seager. Throws out the Angel 3rd baseman. Mike Trout on an 0-2 pitch leads off the inning with a home run. His 26th of the year, and the Angels lead at 7-1. And as you consider how a Washington's lottery win would change your bucket list, play today. 7th inning stretch time here at Safeco Field in Seattle. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, Root Sports Crew. It's all Angels here. The Mariners starting to run a little short on time. They got some work to do. Mike Trout has been phenomenal tonight. 2 homers. He's got 3 hits, 3 for 4, driven in 4 runs. Reigning MVP in the American League. Wednesday he hit 2 home runs. They're still, when I was in the dugout yesterday, over on the Angels side, they were buzzing about the ball he hit the center field in Coors Field on Wednesday. Here's Montero. Ball he hit center field at Coors Field, measured it at 477.
Wow, 477.
That's sick. Montero caught him between 1 and 2. Montero, Zunino, and Ackley, bottom third of the order.
Montero 1 for 2 tonight.
No play for Pujols.
Joe Bynum getting loose in the bullpen. So Joe will work an inning.
All right, here's an assignment. Sum up what Santiago's done tonight.
Throwing a lot of strikes, a lot of first pitch strikes tonight. 25 batters, 20 first pitch strikes, 94 pitches, 68 strikes overall. Got a pretty good changeup. His breaking ball hasn't been bad. I really like his changeup off of his fastball. And his fastball has changed speeds with it. It's been 88, 89 miles an hour, topped out at 95. Working, using both sides of the plate.
Coming in, our right fielder, Cole Calhoun, to make the play.
Really a lot of what we saw when we were in Anaheim when he pitched against the Mariners.
Yeah,
7 innings, Mariners just with 3 hits and 1 run.
No decision in that game. So Mike Zunino 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Mariners only run first inning. Nelly Cruz 2-out RBI single to left. Mariners with 3 hits in the first inning, and then 1 in the second, third, fourth, and fifth. Retired 1, 2, 3 in the sixth. Got to get to work here. Ball with 2 strikes. Breaking ball hit to Ibar. 2 away. I'll bring up Dustin Ackley. It's Joe Bynum. Continues to heat up. Now we'll see him. Farquhar pitching 2 innings, giving up 3 runs on 4 hits. Make that 2 runs. That's a drive, left field, back it up. Robertson can't get it. So Ackley with a surge here in the month of July. A double with 2 outs here in the 7th. 2 for 3 night. It's his 7th double of the season.
And it's on an off-speed pitch, just 74 miles an hour. We've talked about it with Dustin. When he's aggressive and squaring the ball up, it really jumps off of his bat.
He's 6 for his last 15. Hitting streak at 5 games. Let me add to that. He's 8 for his last 18. Beg your pardon. 8 for the last 18 as you look at Chris Taylor. Strikeout, fly to center, and a soft liner to the second baseman. So far tonight for Taylor. He's off the high pitch. Right now, no action in the Angels bullpen. The count. Did not go. This is Doug Eddings. 2-1. How about that? A July surge indeed.
Santiago, he's now at 104 pitches. His season high 124.
It's been backed up by the long ball. 2 home runs by Trout, 2 by Crone. 7-1 lead. 2-1. Count evens at 2-2. Two pitch, 2 outs. Strike 3 called. 7 strikeout. Last 3 have been called. Strikeouts for Santiago, and he's had a whale of a night. 7-1 lead. By Mike Trout, 2 by C.J. Crone. 7-1 lead. Time for the Big Fish Casino big catch. And the other side of the equation has been pitching dominance by left-hander out of Newark, New Jersey, Hector Santiago. On the night, he has struck out 7. At one point, he struck out 4 or 5, and then covering the innings 4 and 5. And he has just baffled the Mariners this evening. His last 3 strikeouts. We got Mariners looking. There's Taylor, Trumbo, and Ackley. And there's what he has done in first pitch strikes, Mike. You talked about it all night. 22 of 28.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we saw from Felix in last night's ball game, throwing a lot of strikes, working ahead, using both sides of the plate. We'll get a changeup from him tonight. Yeah, he's been a hot pitcher for the Angels.
Joe Beimel taking over.
For Joe, his 25th appearance on the year, 2.84 ERA. 13 strikeouts over the 25 and a third he has worked. Opponents hitting just 236 against him.
C.J. Cron, Chris Iannetta, Daniel Robertson here in the 8th. What a night for Cron. 0-1 pitch leading off the 4th homer. Man aboard in the 6th. First pitch from reliever Danny Farquhar and a 2-run shot. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like he tried to hit one out right there.
I agree.
Trevor Gott getting loose in the pen.
Joe evens the count at 2-2. Fouls it off.
That's 3-homer game for the Angels. Torrey Hunter back in 09 against the Padres.
Let's see Torrey in Minnesota.
How many more years is he going to play?
Tell you what, that's amazing. I believe he turns 40 this month.
Still playing well.
Yes, he is. Great clubhouse guy, and Angels will tell you that. Phillies have fallen. They're getting crushed by the Giants in San Francisco. 10-1. Madison Bumgarner on the mound for the Giants. Cole Hamels started for Philly. They're headed to their 60th loss against 29 wins. That is grim. If that stays fair, he's got 3 jacks.
Killing that Phillies record. It has to be rough around the ballpark when they're at home.
Woo-wee. Those who show up.
Yeah, well, exactly.
That's man opponent. They have 2 players, multi-home run games. David Russ, Brandon Phillips. Back in 07. It's hit pretty well, but hangs up for Ackley. One out here in the 8th. VQC military discount. The Mariners say thanks to our troops by offering 10% off select seats to nearly all home games to U.S. Armed Forces members. Choose from main, terrace, or view level seats. Present your military ID at Safeco Field box office. Here in Anaheim, I talked to a friend of mine, a guy I know that who's a scout, and he said the Phillies are en route to 100, 105 losses. We've been there and done that. 2 outs. Thanks for being back. I mentioned this to you before. At 61, they lost 23 games in a row at one point. Major league record.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of changes there.
Oh my goodness, yes. There's Robertson 0 for 3. Iannetta flies out. Back 1 to Daniel. A little bit outside. This is Bill Miller, home plate umpire. 2-1 from Joe Beimel. Mike Montgomery started, went 5+, 8 hits, 5 runs all earned, no walks, 3 strikeouts, gave up 2 home runs. Danny Farquhar came in, he got roughed up. Mariners are going to have 2, 3, and 4 coming up in the home 8th. 2-2 pitch from Beimel. Full count. Two, 2 outs, nobody on. Back up the middle, base hit. Another base knock for the Angels. 2 outs, men aboard here in the 8th, top of the order. Johnny Diavatella's had a nice night, 2 for 4, couple of doubles and a run scored.
Well, after the Mariners had 19 hits in last night's game, the Angels now with 12. Fortunately, 4 of the 12 hits home runs.
Strike 1 to Johnny. Danny Farquhar, 2 innings of 3 hit. 2-run ball. Both runs earned, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. One to Johnny. What a night for Hector Santiago. 7 innings, 8 hits, a run. Earned, no walks, and 7 strikeouts. The middle, another base hit. So Johnny Diavatella, 3 hits this evening. 3 for 5. Cole Calhoun, 1 for 3, runs scored. Don Nunez already in a hurry. 13 hits for the Angels. Houston's already lost. Going to Calhoun.
The Angels tonight 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. All their runs coming from the home run tonight. 4 home runs for the Angels.
One pitch here to Calhoun. Calhoun 2 for 5 in last night's game, got a home run. Showing off a great throwing arm. He's looking at Mike Trout. He has been splendid tonight with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 3 hits. To Calhoun. Game started off well enough for the Mariners. They get a run on 3 hits in the first inning. Nelly Cruz with a 2-out single. It's been all Angels since then. 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. into Zunino's glove, and that'll do it. When we come back, a great day in Seattle baseball history. Take you back to 2001 on this date when we return. Cal Ripken Jr. in his final All-Star game. Chanho Park on the mound, and long fly ball deep left field. It's gone. Dave Valley was there. John Burkett makes the catch. Valley pick it up from there.
So as soon as John Burkett caught that ball, he flipped it to me, and I put it in my back pocket real quick. And I started to think all game, what do I do with this ball? Do I keep it? Do I sell it? What should I give it back to Cal? So I was walking in with a young man that I brought out there to catch for me in the bullpen, Brody O'Connor. And as I was getting just to the dugout, Cal was coming out of the dugout to receive his MVP award. And I held up the ball. I said, Cal. And I hold up the ball, and he goes, is that it? I said, this is it. So I presented to him. So now if you ever see a picture of him holding his MVP award above his head, he's holding the ball that I had just given to him. It was just a really special moment there in Seattle at that time. And I don't know if you guys remember, but those were 3 magical days here in the Northwest. The weather just was absolutely perfect. The city of Seattle embraced that all-star experience. And I know I felt like an 11-year-old kid for 3 days because I threw batting practice to Jason Giambi in the home run derby, and I just felt like I was like Waldo. I was everywhere out there.
And Val, I have to tell you that, first of all, I'm going to thank you for throwing that BP to Jason Giambi. And the reason why is I was at the home run derby, and you were throwing it to Giambi, and it's the first and only one I've ever been to, and I was in the upper deck out in right field with my oldest son, Ryan.
No way.
Yeah, and it was ball after ball ricocheting off the glass and going into the upper deck with Giambi, and I was cheering you on, brother. You did a great job. It was so much fun sitting out there, but you were right. It was so hot up there, I couldn't believe it. That entire weekend, it was perfect here in Seattle. The other thing I want to talk to you about, though, is I understand you ended up having to do the catching out in the bullpen.
Yes, I did. In fact, it was the first time in my entire life I was ever scared. So I mentioned Brody O'Connor was a young 16-year-old catcher that was playing for me that summer. I brought him out there to catch the bullpens. But by the 7th inning, his hand, I thought he broke his hand. His hand was so swollen. He comes up and goes, Coach, I can't catch anymore. I said, okay, I'll do it. Well, the next thing I know, the phone rings, and they say, get up, Billy Wagner. I didn't blow. You know me. I don't leave home without my cup, right? So it's like an American Express card. You never want to leave home without it. So I'm catching Billy Wagner. He's throwing 100. I haven't caught in 4 years. I was petrified. All I could do to just get leather on every one of his throws. But it was crazy. It was crazy. But going back to the Giambi round.
Yeah.
First round, I'm throwing, and I kind of got locked in. I found his sweet spot, right, and he's just launching. All of a sudden, I'm hearing the crowd cheering, so I want to see how far these balls are going. And you mentioned they're going into the upper deck.
Yeah.
So I start watching a couple, And then every time I turned back around to get focused, I started to kind of feel nervous. I'm going, oh my gosh, I got to keep throwing these strikes.
This guy can win.
And the world is watching. You don't think about it when you're just locked in. So from that, after the third home run, I would throw the ball, stare down, wait for the crowd to cheer. I'd look up, throw the ball, stare down, and then wait for the crowd to cheer, because it was an amazing show that Giambino put on that night.
Yeah, that's some great memories, Val.
We'll see Dave Valley on the post game with Brad Adam. Val, thanks so much, man. That's good stuff.
My pleasure, guys.
3-1 to Nelly Cruz.
He's absolutely right. That was a terrific weekend here in Seattle.
3-1. Two outs in the eighth, nobody on. Cruz is accounted for the Mariners' only run. That was way back in the first. 2-out RBI single. Trevor Gott, the new pitcher. Trying to tell us had a busy night. 2 assists here in this inning. We've played 8. Angels lead at 7-1. He's got 3 hits, 2 of them are home runs. Take you back to the third inning, Mike. This is extraordinary.
Fastball on the inside corner at the knees, and he hits it 415 feet out to right center field. We talked about it a lot with Trout. Very good low ball hitter. And then he goes the other way, screaming line drive on a fastball away from him, right off the top of the fence for his 26th home run on the year.
It was on an 0-2 pitch. Just mashed it. 3 for 4 night, 4 ribbies, 2 homers. New pitcher tonight. Right now here in the ninth, Vidal Nuno.
10 appearances for him, a 3.27 ERA, 11 strikeouts, only 1 walk over 11 innings. Good numbers for him right there. Opponent's hitting .268.
Trout's not had a 3 home run game. His first 2 home run game was against the Mariners back on August 30, 2011. Trout, Pujols, and Ibar, 3, 4, 5. Two and 1. Skied it. Long run for Ackley. 1 out. Away here in the ninth, in print and online at SeattleTimes.com. Seattle Times delivers deep sports coverage to your desktop, phone, or tablet. Make the most of the season. Visit SeattleTimes.com to subscribe tonight.
Denny Pistano getting loose in the pen for the Angels.
Pujols 1 for 4. Took a called third strike his last time up in the 7th. Teammate Trout has tied him for the league lead in home runs of 26. Foul ball, and he needs a new bat. Fly ball right field. Mark Trumbo's under it. 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Make your voice heard. Nominate your favorite plays of the week by tweeting us using the hashtag RootFanFave. Each month, one lucky fan's going to win a Coors Light refrigerator just for participating. For official rules, visit rootsports.com. Quick 2 outs. Here's Eric Ibar, 0 for 4. Ibar's been a real hot hitter last 18 games. Here tonight hitting at a .422 clip. Another broken bat.
Junior with a pretty good cutter tonight. And they pitch in on the hands of Ibar.
One-two pitch. There's the base hit. Number 14 for the Angels. So Ibar 1 for 5 tonight. Keeps the inning alive for David Freese. Was 1 for 4 with the run scored. Deep drive right field. On the track, Trumbo, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last ups for the Mariners. They trail 7-1.
Mariners postgame presented by Delta Airlines. We're going to head inside the clubhouse, hear from the team after this one, as well as the skipper. We'll see how Dave Valley did on his local Ford keys to the game. We've got good news and bad news for the teams from Texas. It's all coming up on Mariners postgame, presented by Delta Airlines. Guys, back upstairs to you.
Angie, thank you so much. Kyle Seager, Mark Trumbo, and Jesus Montero here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And they'll face a right-hander, Vinny Pistano. Get the third pitcher used tonight by Mike Scioscia. Kyle tonight with a double back in the first inning, since then a strikeout and a ground out. Then he had a Fullerton State. 20th round pick by the Indians back in 06.
Kyle Seager going to lead things off for the Mariners. 1 for 3 tonight. Had a double back in the first inning.
That call. Things aren't going badly enough. He gets hit.
.91-mile-an-hour fastball right in the rib cage. Yeah, you're going to get your final at bat of the night, it looks like, and that's the last thing you want to see. Did get a piece of the arm guard.
Here's Mark Trumbo. Way outside ball one. Trumbo pop up, 2 strikeouts, both looking.
For Pistano, 17 appearances on the year, 1-0 record, a 4.22 ERA.
Two and 0. Fernando Salas, number 59, getting ready just in case. Now Mike Butcher, pitching coach, going out.
Well, he's thrown 6 pitches, just 1 strike so far.
So 2-0 here to Trumbo. Both pitches not close. Three and 0. Back with a strike, 3 balls and 1 strike. Jesus Montero's on deck. Three and 2. Trumbo 2 for 2 last night, 0 for 3 this evening.
Montero 1 for 3 tonight, had a base hit, single back in the 4th inning.
3-2 pitch to Trumbo. him off again. Seager runs, and this one popped up right above us.
This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat.
Good battle by Trumbo. Seager runs. And that's hit well. Yeah. Deep left center field. We've been waiting for this. Kaboom. Trumbo with his second home run. Like in the last few days, he has worked his way from the right side. Now he's over to the left side. He squares one up and leaves the yard. Well done.
Yeah, you're right. He started getting some singles the other way. Then he started mixing in a few doubles. And now the long ball gives you a good idea of the type of power that he has. 9th pitch of the at-bat. 91 miles an hour. Middle in. Another look at our Alaska Airlines Super Bowl in the swing by Trumbo as he squares it up. Well back into the pen.
Castano hits a batter, gives up a 2-run homer. He's done. Mike Scioscia pokes him. And when we come back, Fernando Salas will be on the mound for the Angels. 7-3 ball game. Mariners making some noise here in the 9th. Been a feel-good week for Mark Trumbo. His hitting stroke has really worked its way back. He just hit a 2-run homer to make it a 7-3 ball game. There you go. Last 4 games, 8 for 15, a homer and 2 doubles. Great sign. Mariners need it.
Fernando Salas is going to take over. He's pitched a lot for the Angels. This will be his 39th appearance, 1-1 record, 4.5 ERA, 35 strikeouts, 7 walks over the 34 innings that he has worked. Opponent's hitting .248. He's given up 3 home runs this year. There's going to have a pinch hitter. Logan Morrison is going to hit for Jesus Montero. So Montero finishes the night 1 for 3 as you look at the numbers for Logan.
Morrison 1 for 4 against Salas. Ball 1. Minnesota staged a big comeback earlier. 6 runs. 9th inning. Dozier with a homer to walk it off. Almost swings through. Trumbo's home run. Boy, he got all of it. 432 feet. Minnesota. Big win earlier tonight. Big 9th inning rally. Strike 2 to Lomo. Minnesota rallying to beat Detroit 8-6. Hit, battered, a 2-run homer so far in the ninth. Side for ball 2. Perked up this crowd a little bit. 29,679. Those still remain. Mike Socia in his 16th year. Manager of the Angels. Strike 3 called. Away. One out, now I'll bring up Mike Zunino. Zunino 0 for 3 tonight.
Joe Smith getting loose in the pen for the Angels.
Zunino 1 for 3 against Salas. It was a home run. First strike. Four home runs hit by the Angels this evening, one by the Mariners. Oh, 2 to Mike. Trout's 2 home runs, counted for 4 runs. C.J. Cron 2 home runs, he's counted for 3. Two. Stanackley on deck. 2-hit night for him. That's this one up there. Sasha Iwakuma will be on the mound for the Mariners tomorrow. C.J. Wilson. Zunino's got a 2-2 count. 2 away.
We'll see if Dustin Ackley can add to his night. 2 for 3 tonight. Had a double in the 7th inning.
Mariners have struck out 9 times, 6 looking. Including the last 5. Strike 1, Ackley. Field backing up. Calhoun got room. He's there. Game over. 7-3. Angels win it. Series tied at a game apiece. Too much home run power. Trout with 2 home runs drives in 4 runs. Cron 2 home runs. He drives in 3. And the Mariners totally shut down by Angel pitching as Santiago threw a terrific game. Mariners postgame presented by Delta Airlines starts right now with Brad and Dave Valley.
Dave, Mike, thank you guys very much as the Angels celebrate tonight 7-3. Mariners take game 1, of course, last night 7-2. Angels return the favor. 4 home runs, 2 by that man, Mr. Mike Trout, now tied with Albert Pujols, Val. 26 home runs leading the American League. Another reason why he's voted for his 4th straight All-Star game. The reigning MVP showing us why tonight. He's something special.
He's got some power. It doesn't matter what part of the ballpark. He has the ability to pull the ball to left field and also hit the ball out to right center field, as we saw him do here tonight on a line drive. Not an easy feat here at Safeco Field.
No, and C.J. Cron also had a couple of home runs. Trumbo a home run, but the Angels do take game 2 7-3. Mike Montgomery coming in, Val. 1 earned run his last 3 starts, and that's where we start with your local Ford keys to the game.
Well, key number one, Brad, we were talking about Mr. Montgomery and how the quality counts. He's been so good, but tonight just wasn't his night. He went 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, and 5 of those runs were all earned. No walks, as he's been, but 3 strikeouts on 95 pitches. Made some mistakes up out over the plate, but this is an offensive team that can put some runs up on the board very quickly, and we saw the type of power that they had here tonight. Key number 2, Brad, we talked about repeat. Last night we had 19 hits. The Mariners pounded out 19 hits and 7 runs. Could have easily have been 9, but tonight didn't really muster much. Couple of doubles throughout the lineup. We saw Mr. Trumbo go way deep, which is a good sign going forward. This is a guy that they brought on here to add power, to add run production. It's good to see him get into one here tonight.
His second home run as a Mariner, made it 7-3, but not enough runs tonight. Enough hits, but not enough runs. Was this a play? It's an offensive play. It's not quite football season yet. Training camp due started in a couple of weeks, so more to get to. Post game continuing here on Root Sports.